Okay, I actually remembered to clean off my camera before I started the video. I did a video a while ago, and it wasn't directed at anyone in particular. Well, it was directed at people in my past, but like nobody like directly. And I'm not a rude person. I'm just not. So, but I think that I said some pretty, because I was having a weird day that day. And I said something about my GoFundMe account, and I think it caused, I don't know why this person, hey, don't eat your blankets, please, don't do it. I think it caused me to lose one of my donors, one of my like biggest and most supportive donors, and I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why you would have taken that personally, really. I genuinely don't, because you've always been very supportive and kind and helpful, and so I really don't know why. You know, I mean, unless someone is like a total jerk to me, and nobody in my GoFundMe account, none of my GoFundMe account donors have been rude or unkind to me, like, obviously. So I was not directed at those people at all. But I do realize it may have offended someone, because that person has not donated to my GoFundMe account since I made that video. So, like, sincerely, I apologize. Whatever offended you about that, it was not directed at you. Like, Scouts Honor, it was not directed at you. I've had some really nasty things, nasty people in my life. But, you're not one of them. Not at all. So, I hope that you, accept my apology, and even if you never donate to me again, like, I would just like to apologize, because, that's not at all what I meant. Not at all. It was not directed at you at all. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Like, I'm genuinely sorry. It was not directed at you. I don't know how else to say it. I've had some really disgustingly, horribly abusive people in my life, and I had those people, you know, kind of like, you know, dangling a carrot in front of me and be like, well, I'll donate to your GoFundMe if, you know. I was like, I don't want those people. Those people from my past. I mean, really nasty, horrible things those people have done to me and my family when they were alive, and all kinds of things. So that was not directed at anyone that has donated to my GoFundMe so far. It was directed at people in my past who had kind of like dangled a carrot in front of me, you know, and been like, oh, well, I'll do this and this, basically, if you know, if you continue to eat my shit sandwiches, I'll give you money. And I'm like, I don't want your money. There's nothing from those people that I want. Nothing. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know if this video will get to that person, but like, I genuinely apologize, because, you know, it wasn't directed at those people. It was directed at people from my past. And, you know, I went ahead and made the video private so that nobody else could misunderstand it, you know. I understand. I misunderstand things sometimes, you know, so I understand misunderstanding. So anyhow, if you're returning, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, I don't even know what to say. It's weird. So at about, I don't even know what time it was. Everybody stares at my dog. Everybody. That's attractive. Everybody stares at my dog. Everybody looks and points and waves at her. And when we were, excuse me, on the road, people were like on the freeway, like stopping and waving at my dog. I thought that's kind of odd, you know, especially like on the freeway. Like, what are you doing? You know, like people would slow down and try to match, you know, my speed just to wave at my dog. She is really fucking cute though. super cute. She's the cutest thing I've ever seen. But so last night I got my I had laid out in the sun on the 3rd because it was nice and sunny. It was a beautiful day, and I got eye boogies. And I just wanted to get some sun because I hadn't been able to really get any sun for a couple months from the, you know, from winter time. And so I lay out, you know, and like I had my bikini top on, and you know, I was laying out in my little short, you know, short underwear things, and totally gave myself sun poisoning. I mean, like, bad. And like I mean really bad. I was really sick for about 2 days. The night of the 3rd, and then the 4th, and then all last night, just sick as a dog that ate a chocolate bar, like super sick. And then this morning, because poor Bella had been holding her poop in because it was snowing last night. Snowing. It was fucking snowing. It was so cold. I had the heater running all day, or excuse me, all night. And I mean, I probably went through 50 miles worth of gas because we were so cold. I mean, it wasn't really windy, but it was really like bone chilling cold. And I try not to go up in the mountains too often necessarily, like not really anymore, because there's a forestry officer up there that decided she wanted to mess with us. I'm like, I don't even know why. People are gonna go up there no matter what I do or don't do. They're just gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And those people, most of them, will leave trash and all kinds of bullshit. And I don't do that. I go up there and I pick the trash up. So, you know, like, you can either have me and my dog up there, or, you know, the other people. And then if I don't come up there, the shit's probably not gonna get cleaned up. And then, you know, residents pick it up. And I just think that's fucked up. You know, like, people go up there to stay up there, and then they don't pick up after themselves. And you'd be surprised at who does that. It's odd. Like, it's definitely weird. It's always the entitled people. It's not the wealthy people. Stop, baby. It's not the wealthy people. It's not the poor people. It's the entitled people. Did you do Pepes Popus? Pepes Popus? And then this morning, because my poor dog had been holding her poop in because of the snow and rain, like, I tried to get her out, but we couldn't really walk very far because we were sitting in mud. Baby girl, please, just give me a minute. She pooped all over the blankets. Well, one blanket in particular that I had just washed. So, fun. When I came back out from the store, I went to the store to get her some food, and I came back out. My poor dog. She looked like, don't get mad at me, please. I pooped in the car. I'm like, ugh, I'm not mad. She had stepped in it, so it was like all in between her claws and toes, and I had to clean her off. And poor dog. Did you have to do the Pepes Popus? Oh God, you're so cute. How'd you get to be so cute? Oh God, you're just such a noodle. You're just the best noodle ever. Yummy duck dog. Do you just want to cuddle, or do you want Pepes Popus? Pepes Popus? Oh God, you're so cute. I cannot. I love you so much. I love my noodle. And get back, please. I can't unclip you. But yeah, it's been rough because Moo, sit your butt down. Because of the rain and just cold weather. Just really really cold weather. It's been pretty miserable. Ow, Moo, that hurts. Can you stand on this? Because that hurts my leg. Ouch. There you go. Oh. My headlights are out. Boo, don't sit down. Sit. Moo, sit your butt down. Sit. There you go. So like, it's been really hard lately. Yeah, it's been really hard. And, like, Ascension is no joke. Like, things are really weird right now. God, it's cold. It's been so odd. I've basically been listening to YouTube. It's what I do. I just listen to YouTube all day. I don't watch videos, but I listen to them a lot. All kinds of things. All kinds of stuff. And, the amount of knowledge that I have, because I listen to a lot of different things. A lot of quantum mechanics. Listen to a lot of things about that. All kinds of stuff. Just all kinds of stuff. But it's really expanded my mind and given me a chance to, you know, this time in the car has been really, really beautiful. I'm really tired of it though. I'm really tired of living in the car. There are things that I deal with in the car that nobody should have to deal with, honestly. Like, it's our life is hard. It's harder than it really needs to be. And I've thought about, you know, the different options that I have to get out of it, get out of the car. And frankly, they're all pretty dismal. Like, you know, going back to housing. And I mean, those people have screwed my life up royally, you know, 3 or 4 times now. And you know, to go to a different state and, you know, get, you know, some kind of efficiency living, you know, is pretty much the same trap that I'm in right now, or here in Santa Barbara with housing. It's pretty much, I mean, it would cost the same amount of money. And anyway, you know, those options that are available to me are really dismal. They're really ugly options that I really wouldn't want anyone to deal with, especially with the history that I have with Housing Authority of Santa Barbara. Those people really did me dirty. Like, they went above and beyond to do me dirty, and there was no reason for it. I didn't treat any of them badly. There was no reason for it. None. They were simply trying to cover up the fact that I was raped in there by 2 men that they see. Housing Authority told the police that I had invited those 2 men into my apartment. But no, I did not. No, I did not. Like, I would swear on Bella's life, my life, everything. I did not invite. I didn't even know that there had been 2 men in my apartment until I read the police report that was filed, that I didn't even know about that either. So, you know, I mean, it would make as much sense for me to go back to one of my really abusive ex-boyfriends to, you know, as it would be to go back to housing. So I'm still in a holding pattern with that. I don't know what to do about it. In Santa Barbara, housing is hard. I mean, I've met all kinds of people, especially staying over here at Oak Park. Like, I've met a lot of people who have full-time jobs at the hospital. They're nurses and doctors at the hospital, and yet they have nowhere to stay. They live in their cars because housing in Santa Barbara is really hard. And it's like, you know, I'm totally willing to leave Santa Barbara. However, I haven't left Santa Barbara and stayed away from Santa Barbara because it's my hometown, and it's one of the few tenacious, you know, little things that I have to hold on to, is my familiarity with this place. Because, you know, everybody's in my life is dead. Like, everybody's gone. I have no family. I don't really have any friends. Not really. You know, I have like a couple people that I talk to that I'm friendly with, and I very much appreciate those people. However, you know, we're not really close, and we only talk like maybe every couple months. You know, it's not like it's not the kind of friendship or you know, relationship that you would think think of as a friendship necessarily. So anyhow, please do consider accepting my apology if you do see this video, because it was really not directed at you at all. I should have been much more clear about what I was saying, and I wasn't. So, you know, 15, 16 on the timer. So, anyway, we're still just out here, just trying to get through the days, really. Like, joyful and happy and, you know, really grateful, and still at the same time, it's really hard. It's really hard. I've been wearing the same clothes, you know, for a long time, and I'm going to need new clothes this coming, you know, summer and spring. So, I mean, as you can see, my holes have clothes, and my holes have clothes. My clothes have holes in them because of this monster. Bella makes everything holy. She's the best. She's the best friend anybody could ever have. Yeah. It's exhausting living in the car. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And last night when it was snowing, it was so cold. I couldn't even roll down a window. I've started to feel claustrophobic when it's raining and snowing in the car. And I've never been claustrophobic in my life. Ever. Like, you could put me in a box and I'm like, okay. But the car, it started to feel claustrophobic to me. So, I mean, that will change with the weather, of course, but like, I really want to get the fuck out of the car. So I just hope to, you know, to be discovered, to discover a way out, because the ways that are available to me right now are just completely unacceptable. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, even if I had one. I wouldn't. Like, it's really awful. So, anyhow, I'm gonna go for now, and, yeah. Love, blessings, compassion, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. It's really important that we do that.